Yo, we're back. Yes, sir. Oh, that one felt pretty good. For real, that one felt good. I got up there. I think I got up there. How y'all doing? Y'all know who it is. It's mine, Larry Sunny. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the community. Welcome back to your favorite internet friend or whatever you want to call me, but it's mine, Larry Sunny, dog. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. For real. Hopefully y'all having a good day today. So far my day has been great. Woke up around what? 10 o'clock. Played some Fortnite. Talked to my parents. Kind of checked in on the siblings a little bit, but for the most part, it's just been a chill day. Just been chilling before I head out on my run. Probably in like the next 2 hours, 3 hours. You know how it is. Just trying to stay active, trying to keep moving. But with that being said, dog, I actually got some things that I do want to go over. But before I do that, shout out to the new subs. Solid 500 coming real soon, dog. Solid 500 coming real soon. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely saw this happening. But sometimes you gotta appreciate the slow pace, the slow pace, the slow rate. It's all gonna happen in due time. So just stay consistent, keep doing your thing, and just keep showing up. And while you're on that journey, just make sure you make time for yourself and take care of yourself and reward yourself, for real. But yeah, shout out to the 500 that's soon to come. We are definitely on our way there, and I just want to say I appreciate y'all because, again, y'all see me reinvent myself. Y'all see where I'm at right now, and y'all definitely don't have to support at all. So, yeah. Leave a comment, leave some hearts, leave some. I'ma definitely respond, but yeah, today's been a chill day, and I just been thinking about things, and again, what I want my channel to be and how I want to, provide value to the world and provide value to you guys. And I'm just reminded at this point in time that slow motion is better than no motion, and sometimes being busy isn't always necessarily progressive. So I remember in my earlier vlogs, I probably shared with y'all that I was going to the gym 5 times a week, 6 times a week, which is good. It's good. But if you're not really eating or eating, you're kind of burning more calories than necessarily keeping calories. And what I mean by that is you're overexerting yourself. For real, you're overexerting yourself. You don't need to be doing all that stuff because you think what's good for you is good for you, but then it turns out it's actually not good for you at all. So over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've actually taken less time and participated less in the gym and been really going 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes 1 time a week, and that's actually been working. And I think I've been noticing actually more progress compared to me going 5 times a week, which is kind of weird. And maybe I wasn't doing the right exercises, but I know it really came down to my diet and my calorie intake for me personally. I don't know about you guys, but I know being a young adult, in this age range of my life, I take physical health pretty, I wouldn't say serious, I'm not overboard, but it's pretty important in my life right now. And I try to make time for it, but I know it really came down to, the calorie intake and stuff like that. So all to say, I'm done overexerting myself, and it's just time to start to lock in and focus on what's actually important. And that's something I've been struggling with. I don't know about you guys, but trying to get in tune with what is actually needed to be done. And I feel like that's actually kind of hard to do. Nobody really teaches you how to do what's best for you. Obviously I'm trying to do what's best for me right now, but no one's teaching you or telling you and giving you pointers and guiding you on what's best for you. And it really comes down to transparency and honesty and not being afraid to listen to what your body is telling you. And that could be physically, mentally, or emotionally, right? We don't really take the time to decompress, and sometimes, overexerting yourself again isn't the best way to actually decompress. Sometimes you just need to sit in a quiet room. Sometimes you just need to, turn the phone off, which is honestly very hard to do nowadays. My screen time right now is like, I try to keep it below 4 hours. Let me know what your screen time is. Last week, I averaged like 3 hours, so I really don't even be on my phone that much. And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably because I'm single and, it's dry out here. As much as I'll talk about freaking all the motion, you know what I'm saying? All the motion, right? Getting bitches is not motion though. I'm just doing that for fun. It's just good practice. Like talking to women, talking to girls, like hate that I even said that word, but like I had to make sure I understood my point for real. Like getting women is cool. What's even cooler though is actually having relationships, healthy relationships, right? Whether respectful relationships with said women, or even friends and guys that you have in your life, family members, sisters, brothers. That's actually a lot cooler to actually maintain relationships. It's one thing to actually get a number, to create new acquaintances, but it's harder to actually keep those acquaintances around and in your life, so that's what being single and quote unquote, I might look one way, I might sound lonely, but I'm not. I'm with y'all. Like I got internet friends, I hang out with people in my building, I got people, I think, right? I got people, but y'all get what I'm saying. So again, I had to sit down and really think about that. Like, yeah, it's all fun and games, but these people ain't gonna be around, but they're not around. They're not around when I'm trying to elevate and grow and challenge myself. You need people around you that's gonna challenge you, right? Not take away from you, or not even give value in your life, right? So that's just some of the things, man. Just trying to keep aligned and in tuned with what's true. Bruh, how y'all feeling about that though, man? Come on now. And with that being said, time has really been an interesting concept too, because I'm the oldest. So it's like, I'm out here trying to not only put on for the team, put on for the squad, but like, actually also like starting to conceptualize that time is just timing, especially in this age. Like, I'm not that old, but I'm old enough now to realize like time is finite for sure. And everyone around me, elders, parents, everybody older than me, they're getting older. I'm getting older. I'm actually old. Like people calling me Unc. I'm not that old, but why are people calling me Unc? I've heard people call women auntie. I've seen that happen in real time. Getting called Unc, auntie. Like what? And don't even get me started about gooning. Being a goon, you used to have to be in a mob. You're a gangster. Like, all the words is changing, bro. That's one reason why I do be like trying to play video games, because I'm trying to stay up on the terminology. The lingo is actually changing. You guys gotta understand, the lingo is changing. Language is changing. They're taking innocent words and they're turning it into something completely different. So that's just another thing, man. Yeah, for real. And speaking of gooning and all that weird shit, I feel like you could really tell something by a person if they're willing to bark for somebody. There's been a lot of talk about the public barking and stuff, and I think I barked in one of my old videos because I was playing this card game just to like loosen up, but I kind of felt uncomfortable doing that on camera. I'm not gonna lie, like I'll probably bark in person, for shits and giggles, but actually like intentionally like doing that, to get the party started? Are you doing that? I might answer that question, at another time, but are you doing that to get the party started? Dog, all day. He said, "Rah, rah." I'm like, what, bro? Good content, though. Good content. Good content. Because there's a difference between being an influencer and a content creator at that. Like, great content. Great content. Because I feel like content, you're just having fun, trying to make people laugh, and just keep it lighthearted. Like, you're not really trying to tell someone to buy anything or do anything. And that's honestly goes into the point I was making earlier about just trying to stay aligned and true to what's important to you. Like, all these distractions is something that I've been kind of trying to get away from, because I've been saying yes to a lot of things lately and kind of just having fun. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not trying to make things look and seem perfect, because it's not. But you know how it is, where you're just trying to just get in tune and realigned with what you need to do to get to where you need to go. And summer is one of the, I wouldn't say the hardest season to do it in, but summer's gonna test you. And I think I've definitely been tested this summer, but I've also been enjoying like the fruits of my labor as well, because I worked to get here. It's not like I just popped up here. Like, this is funded by me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a roommate, no partner. It's not like anyone's sending me anything, care packages or anything like that to really do the thing. And I feel like that's a majority of, young adults. I would even say middle-aged adults. And, that's the majority, honestly, for a lot of people. Like, the help, you don't get a lot of help. And sometimes you gotta take the help where you can. So again, just making sure you're planning and doing the next thing so you can get to the big thing, right? Man, but I got some notes. Like, I've really been jotting down like my thoughts, and I feel like I need to do that more often just to stay in tune. But I honestly got this fit on too. I'm wearing a hat. Like, I'm feeling like one of those dancers for real, For real, like in those classes. I be hitting this move a little bit too. I don't know about y'all, but I be inside dancing. I be crazy. I don't know. I gotta work on my hat tricks. Crazy. It's crazy. I need a mirror so I can dance or practice, at least look in the mirror. That's how they be. And they just be rolling, but anyways, for real, that's crazy. Y'all are gonna watch that and be like, what is this guy doing, bro? What is this man doing, man? Dancing on camera and shit. But that's like, I'm just trying to warm up too, because the past couple of vlogs I was doing these little monologues or reading these scripts, but I was doing that because I came to the conclusion, like, or really the realization, like, I feel like I haven't really failed at anything either. And failing is important when you're on the journey to becoming something you want to be. Like, I'm like, am I not barking enough on camera, dog? What? I'm definitely not gonna be shaking no ass. Maybe. All right, maybe. I don't know. I mean, never say never. Literally, you never know what motherfuckers will do. You never really know what motherfuckers will do. They say they're not gonna do this one thing, then they end up doing that thing. And there's videos and clips, so I'm not even gonna do that to myself. Oh man, bro, I'm dead. But that just goes back to, like, you can't be scared to embarrass yourself at all. That's the quickest way you're gonna succeed and get to where you want to go. And I'm kind of saying this stuff because I need someone to tell me these things, because when you're constantly challenging yourself, I feel like you kind of run into these blocks, like these roadblocks, where you think you've completed every challenge, internal challenge with yourself. You're doing the things, you're focusing on health, you're going to therapy, right? You're communicating, you think you're communicating well, you're not scared to make new friends, you've traveled to the new city, you're trying the new foods, you're trying to cut back on expenses, trying to be more financially savvy, you're jotting down like what you're actually doing. And that's kind of where I'm at personally. I don't know about you guys, right? Maybe some of you guys can relate to what I'm saying in this essence, in this space, right? And you're kind of at this wall where it's just like, what do you do next? What is the next challenge? But then that goes back to my first point where I was saying that being busy isn't always a good thing. And I think I need to learn to just relax just a little bit and, enjoy the day. Not everything has to be about self-growth and, learning fucking karate because you got nothing else to do. Sometimes you can literally just watch TV. And that is okay. We are definitely tricked, especially in the first world, to think that we just need to go, 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 go. Go crazy, start a business, become an influencer or a content creator. I'm genuinely doing this because I actually like this. I like editing videos. That's where my passion started, and now I'm on the camera. So I'll happily go back behind the camera for fun once I learn those skills. And that's another thing. They're always pushing somebody to, you need to learn something new. You need to increase your value. You need to prove to people that you are worth it. Well, I'm here to remind you that you're already worth it. I'm here to remind you that you don't need to prove anything to nobody. Like, you don't need to go around, shaking ass. For what, bro? For what? Unless you really have to. And I'm not knocking anybody that does do that. It's just all jokes, okay? I think that's just the quickest way to get people to understand that you don't need to necessarily sell your soul or sell your body to create a sense of value for yourself. Now, if you enjoy doing that, cool. There's always gonna be a market for that. We know that. Sex sells. Duh. But anyways, we know this already, bro. We know this. And that's the fucked up part about it. For real. But man, this world will have you playing games, dog. For real. But man, just stay locked in, stay tuned in, and that's pretty much what I'll have to vlog about today. I didn't eat nothing crazy today. On the days that I normally, I don't know if you guys fast or not, but you guys should give it a try. I mean, on my days off, I don't really eat too much before I run or go to the gym. And I feel like I've been seeing more progress a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, nothing crazy. But yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to stay overly busy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is mine, Larry Sunny. Welcome back. If you're new here, if you're old, welcome back. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate the new subs. Hey, 500 on the way. The solid 500 on the way. Let's get it. Deuces.